everyone. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to use Remind.com so you can send messages to your class or any of your students. You can also send links or different websites or different activities you want them to do using Remind.com. So here we are on Remind.com, and you just go into that website. That's all you have to do. If you're using your cell phone, you'll want to go, you can also find your internet browser, Google or Safari, and you can type in www.remind.com right here. And then you hit enter, and it should take you to this website. Now, I'm not logged in, so because I'm not logged in, I will have to sign up if I didn't create an account. And so for you, you will want to, as a teacher or just a school leader, even if you are an online course creator, but as a school teacher, you'll see all the different benefits that it's built for schools, built for teachers. You want to click sign up. You want to type in your email, at whatever that is. Then you'll click continue and you'll set it up. So I'll go ahead and just set up a new one, my email. And I already have an account, but I'm just going to show you this one. And then you type in, actually, you'll just type in, I'm not going to share my first, last, I'm not going to share all this information yet, but you can type in your first name, last name, and your password. So once you've completed that activity, you can then have access to Remind.com. And this is what it looks like when it's loading. And so I'll just go ahead and type in my info here. You want to type in an email address, maybe the teaching email that you use, or you might want to just type in your email that you use for teaching with your students. Then you'll put in your password if you created an account, and then you just log in. So it'll show your name. I've already created 3 different classes. So here we are. I should say, once we logged in, I've created 3 different classes over the year. And I'm using my school name. It might have you register a school name. And so I did, and then I can contact all of my students this way. And so when I click on my class, you can see all these options. But before I even had any of these classes, I had to go to this feature here. And this is what you will want to do as a teacher. If it's your very first class, you'll want to click Create a Class. And so you can name it anything like Super Bob Team, or English class level 01, English class level 6, whatever your class is, or math class, reading class. You can type in any of these, and you can create a class name. But once you've created a class name, so I'll just do English 101. Okay. Once you create a class name, you can also change this picture if you want. You can edit, pick any of these cute pictures that you think are useful for what you're teaching. So if you're teaching social studies, maybe this would be it, or if you're teaching another topic. But we'll stick with the English writing one for our students. And then it will give you a unique class code, and then you just create a school. If you don't see, if it's not affiliated with the school, you can just mention that, and you can mention personal use. But for our school purposes, I typed in our community college for adult learning. And then you will only message people 13 or older. So it's important that you check that, because if you have students younger than that, you cannot message them. I recommend that you check this, and then you just click create. And so I'll just show you this demo class that we're doing here. So we've created a class. And now what you want to do is you might show all of your students the login information. Like right here, you can tell the students to go to this website, do with this class code. But honestly, for many students, it's more daunting. It seems to be kind of a hassle to do that. So as a teacher, what you can do is you can get the students to give you their name and email and phone number, and you can actually add them manually. So even in class, they're right there with you in class. You have your laptop or your computer out, or your cell phone. You can actually access this app, Remind.com. You can go to your app store on your phone, and you can download on your phone. You can actually download this app as well. But if you're just using a computer, it's really easy to just type in the student's name. So you could say Maria as example, or Maria Delgado. I don't know. I'm just making up names here. But then you just type in their email, Maria at yahoo.com, or you can type in their phone number. And I recommend asking your students for their name and then their email or their phone number, and ask, what do they prefer? Do they prefer phone or do they prefer email? And then you type that in here. And so once that is completed, what you do is you click, so I'll put myself in here, Alex, and then email here. And then what you can do is you click add people. And it says, by clicking add people, I confirm that these people gave me permission to send them text messages and emails. That's very important. So you want to ask your class, even before you send them information, that you say, can I use your phone? What email do you prefer? And also tell your students that you're not sharing their information with anyone. You're only using this to communicate as a teacher to your students. And so this is only for education purposes. This is not for soliciting or anything else. So when you do send your students this information, let them know what your plan is. You can also give them links once you set it up. So let's go ahead and do that now. You can click add people. We've created them. It says participants successfully added. Once that's happened, you can say, yeah, I'll add more students, or no. And you can, I'm sorry, when you add people, when you add students on here, when you add more people with the little settings icon here, that's how you add people. You click add people. You can add a bunch at a time. You don't have to just do one at a time. You can have a list of your students' names and emails, add them in here, and then just click add people like we did. Okay, so now that you have this set, you want to send your very first message. So to send a message, you can do this. You just click send message and you select your class. So these are some of the classes I've been teaching, but I'm just going to give you my demo one here. You click on the class that you created, click continue, and you can put anything in here. You can upload a picture from your computer or your phone, upload a file, Google Drive, different things, Quizlet, you can add a quiz. But the most important use for most teachers, a lot of them use like a file or a photo. I use Quizlet sometimes as well. And you can just go here, but you can't go over 140 characters. So if your file is bigger and you want them to download like a 2 or 3 or 4 page Microsoft Word document or a PDF document, you'll need to click upload a file. But in general, if you just want to communicate to your students, you can be like, hi class, welcome. I'm excited to teach English with you. So something like that. Or if you need to send students something interesting, you can say something like, watch this ESL video, or watch this English learning video. So what you can do then is go to a YouTube video that you want to use. So we can just type in, waiting for my computer to load. You can just type in phrasal verb ESL lesson, what purpose. You might want to send them a video. And so here's one of me doing another explanation, and there's other teachers out there that have done ESL lessons too. But I found a lot of these other students tend to have like British English. My focus is on American English. And so I might say, hey, learn these 2 new phrases. So I'll send them my video. I'll copy the YouTube link, and then I'll go to remind.com, copy and paste that YouTube video, and hit send. And then my students have this video. And they'll get it. They'll receive it on their cell phone. They'll receive it as a text, even if they chose to text. Then they can click on it, and it will take them to this link. So I'll just click send, and it sends as a message like this. And then if a student has a question, what they can do is they can actually come, what they might do, oops, sorry, cancel that message. So I'm trying to cancel this message back. Okay, close, discard. Sorry, I'm going to discard the message. So when you send this message to a student might type something here and reply, and you can actually go back into this app on your phone or on your laptop or your computer, and you can respond to the students. And so I've had different students respond to me in these various classes. But this is just one example of how to use it. Another way is when you want to send them something, you click this little pencil and box icon to send the message. And then I click which class again. And then I get ready to send and type them a message. So let's say you need to send your students a survey link. So let's go ahead and do that now. We'll send them a survey link. You'll want to copy whatever that link is and paste it right here. And so I'm going to do that. I have this survey link right here. So I have a survey link and I'm ready to copy and paste. So I click copy and paste, and I have this survey that I want to send my students. So I copied and pasted it. Now I just click send, and my students should receive this link. There. Then when I click on it, it should open up for the students, and they can be doing this on their phones or their computers. They'll just type in all their information and fill out this survey. So that's basically how you use Remind.com. And then when you're finished, if this is on your phone can keep you logged in for as long as you'd like. You can also click here and just click log out. The down arrow, go past account and go to log out. And so that's one way to use Remind.com to communicate to all your students. But let's say you teach 2 or 3 classes. Well, then you just create that list like I showed you for the one. Here's my list. This is me. But you'll see for other students, you'll have several. So I'll just give you a quick example, but I'll blur out their names. But you can see I have many students for one class or another class. You'll see a list of student names and different information that I've sent my class over the years. So those are different ways to do that. So if you have any questions about using Remind.com, please email me at alex@eslwithpurpose.com. I'd be more than happy to help you get set up with your own account. But for the meantime, I'm going to log out. And if you found this video useful, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in a future lesson.